fight.
Away she goes!
Like, this water doesn't belong in this game.
What?
When you have your water on Ultra.
Yeah. Oh, I know it doesn't belong in the game. I'll be with you momentarily.
Who?
That rocket. I'm going even higher now. Oh crap. Oh crap. You call this a vacation? No, I call this Taco Island. What?
What was that off of?
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I'm sorry, I have to in a base.
Out of rockets.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Why are you shooting off rockets?
Yeah. I was like, water fire! By the way, I left a buttload of rockets up there, so just be forewarned.
Did you leave the actual...
Nope! If it hits Steven's base, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, it didn't. Did it? No, it didn't hit his base. You call this a vacation? No. I call this...
There's about to be a feast over there. I mean, it's a pretty good feast if it's an Olympian military base. So you probably be better off staying over there.
I left a whole bunch of damn rockets over there.
Shoot them off with the player that's going to come over there after you.
Trying to aim for you.
Why are vehicles so hard to find?
I really don't know that. That map has been really bad about this. There's been like no vehicles, and if they do spawn, they won't respawn instantaneously, and they're not in the same spot either. Some of them are, like the police car over at Heritage Valley is. I mean, that's the only one I know of, and some of the Urals, military bases. There's none, like, there's no vehicles at the military base whatsoever. Not, I think it's one Scorpion 7 though.
There's usually an APC respawn.
Right.
But see, the vehicles only respawn after you destroy them.
Well, listen, when we found the city bus on the first thing we did, with the billboard bus and whatever you want to call it, the short bus or.
I'm literally right next to Steven's base.
Yeah, I'm out of rockets. What do you know?
Everybody's getting off because it's late.
I know it is. Steven should get back on.
It'll be his time to build.
I know. Tacos.
I would ask you if you want to try out the new map, but I like.
I do. I like Washington too. It's just I want to save the PEI Halloween map for another day.
Well, let's do it during Halloween.
That's what I was gonna do and record it. I mean, I was gonna do like a whole night thing and. What do we got here? you said 3 of those rockets hit you in Seattle, near you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm not even hitting you, am I?
I just killed a deer.
What's the matter?
Killed a deer.
It's a deer? I love the blood just... Look at it right here. Look at it. It's just like sticking up on the wall. Thank you, Nelson. For your awesome graphics. No lie. No sarcasm there either. Speed facetious.
Justin, come here. It looks like the way they have eyes.
It does look like they have eyes. Remember, it reminds me of that one robot off of Mystery Science Theater 3000. I don't know if you've heard of that show.
Yeah.
Remember the one that had like the gumball machine with the eyes, with the mouth and the beak?
Yep.
It looks like that. I forget his name though, Bob or something, I think. Oh jeez, military drum. I wonder if I can put this gun in here. Nope, I can't.
Oh yeah, look at my new gun.
Oh, let me tell you what happened. I don't know if I ever told you. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, hold up. Oh, where'd you get that?
I got it from that box I got earlier.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, earlier, I noticed, I want to say this was, oh, full moon. I want to say this had to be maybe 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was out at an airsoft game out at DV8, and, it was it was Black Tiger. It was DV8 field, but it was Black Tiger airsoft. And this guy gets on there. I go out there. I was going to use my Polar Star I had, but this guy comes up to me pre-game briefing and goes, "Oh, you've got a really large gun. I bet you can do some damage with that." And I'm thinking, you obviously have no concept of support whatsoever. Just because my gun is bigger does not mean it's going to do more good than harm for our team.
Why was it on fire?
I'm thinking like every time I go out to an airsoft game that involves like little children or anybody under the age of like 10, they all think that I'm gonna be the best player out there because I'm holding an M249 saw.
Definitely not.
Oh, no, that. Oh, definitely no. Oh, you get the zombies. Let's see if I have a better gun. I don't have any ammo, by the way. I don't think I do. Oh, I'm all out of ammo. Jeez. Come here, zombies. I got a can of beans. Would you like some beans? Beans, zombies.
No, they're lactose intolerant.
Beans, the magic fruit. No, but the same thing in this game. Like, I've noticed that people steam you with like a dragon fang, which is essentially a support weapon, M249. They just can't say M249. I guess that's what Nelson couldn't put it out. But and there's zombies chasing me. I can't hit them either. I can't run.
Bring them to me.
I ain't bringing them. You bring them over here. There's one chasing me. Like 3 of them. Come get 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 them.
Remember, I'm using a shotgun.
You better reload, boy. Wish I had like a sawed-off CQB shotgun in this game. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, jeez, run behind me. Get him. There's one behind you, too. I don't have any ammo left. I make beans, though. It's canned bacon or beans? It's canned beans. I wouldn't mind some baked beans right now. My mom used to make me some stuff when I was younger. It's called Beanie Weenie. It was like hot dogs mixed with beans. It's like the greatest thing. Every time I see these cans on this game, it's like, oh yay, Beanie Weenies.
In a little bit, I'm gonna go make some grits and stuff.
Dude, I wouldn't mind. I mean, you can eat that crap for breakfast. I mean, literally, like baked beans and like hot dogs or sausage, dude. It would be like the greatest thing. You see? Remember Tremors? The first Tremors with Kevin Bacon and I forget the other actor name. You see the second one? I don't think he got very popular though.
Tremors, they made a 4th one.
Oh no, the 5th one actually. No, I'm talking about the first one though. Kevin Bacon, he was in it. Reba McEntire was in it. She was Bert's wife. Kevin Gross's wife in the movie. And anyways, in the beginning, maybe there's like a scene where they bologna and beans. That's what it's like. He's just saying like essentially hot dogs and beans, I guess. And
are you here? Finally getting a sequel?
well, what?
You hear what show is finally getting another episode? Another season?
What?
Black Bullet. If you've ever watched it.
No, is that an anime?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's an amazing.
Oh,
one.
I've heard. I think I saw that on Crunchyroll and Netflix as well. I think. Anyways, no, but like in the movie, there's like the opening sequence where they're like, you know, fighting over who's gonna cook breakfast because the person did it beforehand. I actually want to go camping out like in Hardy in the back of a truck and do like that rough camping and like cook bologna and beans the next morning, like out there. I wanted to do that Attack one day, but their night games are just so short, it's not possible. I mean, it's like literally impossible to cook food out there. I remember what Kenny did it one time. He was cooking dude,
Roman noodles.
Dude, no, he was cooking a fire. He had his own. He got like a miniature grill, like one of those portable, like tiny grills. And like cooked it and started it underneath a tent on a wooden table. Which I'm like, yeah, it couldn't be too bad. But the fact he put it underneath like a small pop-up tent, and it looked like a Cheech and Chong movie scene. There was like smoke coming everywhere. Were you there for that night too with the smoke underneath the tent? Remember the black guy who was like, we told him he was gonna get cancer?
Yeah, he ended up crawling out and sitting next to me in one of the chairs and passing out. While
Dude, remember he was on the air mattress underneath the table? That was like the funniest thing ever. I still got video of that, of our hobo airsoft. Remember they put the plywood. They put the sheet of plywood on top of the fire to try to like make the fire bigger, but ended up putting it out, and they're like on it like a seesaw going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
And I remember Kenny was over there. I don't know if Kenny had left yet or not.
No, he stayed that whole game.
I thought so. Dude, I remember going out that one morning and doing that zombie game. I think Molly was there, not Holly. Molly was there, and she was being. Yeah, was that the second night game, or is that the one where she was pretending to be the witch?
The one that she's pretending to be a
Dear
witch.
Lord.
That's the only one she ever came to.
Oh, that's right. That was the one that Austin was there, or whatever his name was.
Throwing all the green stuff around.
Yeah, that was a hobo air stuff. Didn't we go to like that's the one we went to like McDonald's at like 4:30 in the morning, and that one chick was the one chick was there, and they were like we got her mixed up with somebody else, and like they were like freaking out there. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
From McDonald's.
I can't say that on here. Sorry.
Why?
YouTube. Remember?
You're afraid everybody will get cancer?
I guarantee if you get at McDonald's, you're gonna get cancer. One day. Man, half the crap I've heard they put in their food. I mean, for real. But then again, I do love me a chicken biscuit. And I had a friend who told me about this new thing. You go to McDonald's. It's only in Hardy County here in Florida. I think they do that. You can have it done anywhere, but it started here. You take a McGriddle. You buy a McGriddle and you buy a Southern Biscuits chicken sandwich. I forget what it's called. You reverse the sandwiches. You take the sausage McGriddle, take the sausage off the McGriddle, put it on the biscuit. You take the chicken off the biscuit, put it on the McGriddle. Dude, I think it's called chicken and waffles McGriddle or something. It was like the greatest. It's one of the greatest breakfast sandwiches I've ever had in my life. So it's like McDonald's version of chicken and waffles. It is like really good. I'm actually getting really hungry and I'm just talking about it.
Yeah, you're making me want to go get my grits right now.
I know, dude. I want to get some baked beans. I want to talk about these damn beans and food. I'm standing here up on this damn bridge. Is it daytime already?
I mean,
no. Oh man, why is it lagging? Is there another fire going? That's probably what crashed the server earlier. Is everybody disconnecting and connecting, and then the stupid fires. You know?
Yeah.
I knew that's what it was. It kicked me out. It was a full server, plus there were like 4 fires going. Plus people are leaving and coming and leaving, coming and leaving. And we had that one guy on there that was going on about how I hate people get on servers and complain that the admins are spawning stuff. I'm like, what do you expect? You expect us to sit there and and not build like that, I guarantee if you got on a Minecraft server and there's an admin, he probably would not be complaining.
No.
You wouldn't at all. I certainly don't. So I'm like, the admin's supposed to have those privileges. The mods are supposed to have those privileges. That's why they're there. Now, if I were to give everybody, like, the I command, the /I command, I mean, it'll be all hell broken loose on here. I mean, like, for real. That's why I don't give it to everybody. That's why certain people don't have power and some others do. That's why one of the servers we did before I was on before. Remember the one with Killer where we had the...
Yeah, that's why he won't play with us no more, because we won't.
Well, and that's why I didn't want to do it. Was there's people who sit there and abuse it and spawn in like the really high-powered weapons, just going around killing people, and people get mad and leave. I don't want that to happen. I'm not trying to complain here or anything, but hey.
No, that's all he did. To be honest, I wouldn't give Killer any powers, because when I was playing with him, he was always spawning in stuff.
I know that, and that's what people got mad at. That's I'm not being mean to Steven or anything like that either, but honestly, that's why I like the base build. Don't get me wrong, I think it's awesome, but
you could have kept it smaller though.
No, I still love it. I mean, it's a perfect idea. Nobody can crawl through they can't get into the base because they're swimming, and they can't destroy it because they can't get a chainsaw because they're swimming, and you can't get in because you're not authorized to use the
admin door.
The admin door, yeah. But then again, you're going to get people... Now, this is not saying anything about him. It's just saying that there's people going to get on and go, oh, why do you have an admin base? There are always going to be people like that. I found that on Minecraft a lot, too. People get mad when they don't get admin privileges, but yet they're still allowed to build. This isn't like Minecraft, though. I guarantee you the other guy was like that, thinking, oh, if you get to build, why don't I get to build? Well, this isn't Minecraft. This is Unturned. It's the love child of Minecraft and DayZ. Sure, you can build bases, but you know it's not as easy as it is to do in Minecraft. This game isn't supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like surviving, and that's about it.
See, that's the reason I like DayZ so much, is because you can get admin privileges.
Oh, I know that, but then again, you go on DayZ, it's just DayZ is really freaking expensive. I've looked at it. It's you have to don't you have to get Arma 2 first or something like that?
Not no more. Now there's an actual video.
That's what I thought. I thought somebody was telling me you still need to have Arma 3.
No, you don't.
I wasn't really too impressed with Arma 3. I mean, everything, if you wanted to do anything, you had to have an expansion or a mod, and it was just anything for the server-wise was like nothing was easy to use. If you didn't know what you were doing or anything like that, I mean,
Arma's just it's.
No, I mean for server-wise, game-wise, it's great. It's like a really good simulation for like role-playing, or for military or LARPing, or as MARPing, I like to call it. But then again, if you're setting up a server, it's not easy. I mean,
I wouldn't set up a server. I just go into random server like Invade and Annex.
Oh, I know, but if you each server is different. Like Unturned servers, when I first started, it was very difficult to set up. Once you got used to it, it's this is not as hard as you think it was. Now, depending on what service you use, yes, it's very difficult. Take a break there. Talking too much.
I can see.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if you want to just go ahead and play DayZ, not DayZ, but Arma 3 and do an Invade and Annex for me.
No,
Steven.
but Matt tried getting me to play with me. He tried getting me to join some Comrade Jesus. He tried getting me to join some unit called SGA or something. I think it's what Stargate.
Yeah, they kicked him out.
I know they did. He told me.
I would have never joined anyways, because he's been begging me since.
Dude, before I even met him, like even when I first met him, he kept on messaging me one night saying, you know, hey, I don't mind it, but I just wasn't gonna join a group that I couldn't commit myself to.
Well, see, the biggest thing is
they expect you to be on like every day, and I was like, I can't do that. I've got to run a business, you know, during the day.
Well, see, Matt's biggest issue is, like, you remember how I didn't play as often?
Look at the moon. That's a cool looking moon.
When I quit playing because of a friend of mine.
Yeah.
When I made my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, every day I get on, there was always a message through Skype saying, "Dude, you need to get on today. Dude, if you don't get on
Steven,
today."
if you, Matt, if you hear this, don't take it the wrong way, dude. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It's just, no, it's just, I don't have time. I really don't. I told him that. He understood. I mean, I've told people the same thing over and over again. Like, not even to him. People want me to play other games with him. I was like, dude, I can't do that.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
run,
give
I
you
run a
credit,
regular
but
business during the day, and like the only time I ever have time to do this stuff, the reason why I'm doing it now on Friday, or now it's technically Saturday, is it's just the weekend, and I usually don't even have time on the weekend for this. I really, really need to get my hobbies like limited.
we need to get therapy for this. Like a therapist to sit here and listen to us play at the moment.
Oh no, it's not. This is not therapy. Like I work all week long, and then when it comes to weekend, it's like I only have like 2 or 3 days, or at least 2 days to do what it's a free time. Because that's why I just when I started my business. Like I told myself and even other people, like, look, on Saturday, I don't work. Saturday and Sunday, I don't work. Sunday, I go to church, and that's about it.
Do you hear my gunshots going off in the background?
No, I don't. Now I do. Not anymore.
I'm letting them go over here.
Anywho, let's see here. I think we should do the maintenance on the server tonight too. So I'm gonna stop streaming here in a second.